Trevor, big win this afternoon. There must be a really good feeling in the dressing room.
Yeah, it was a great win. I think we showed both sides of their game. First half, I think we sort of controlled it in large spells, but second half, we, coming to Motherwell in good form themselves, and you're going to have to defend your box. And I think the lads, the man, were excellent. And I think naturally, when you're on the back of maybe 3-4 defeats, you naturally drop deeper and deeper, and it's as much as you're screaming at them to get up, it's just a natural thing to drop deep. But I think we defended our box great, and apart from one shot, I can't remember any chances they created. So yeah, great.
How pleasing is it to get that clean sheet?
It's massive. It's massive for the whole team. Something we've worked hard towards the last couple of weeks, and not that we haven't been working hard on it before that, but I think the last week, 10 days has given us a chance to sort of reset. And the gaffers been so keen on the message that we need to defend as a team, and I think individual mistakes have cost us in games this season, and it's sort of working in terms of expecting your friend to make a mistake at times and bail them out. And I think at times you can't stop every cross into the box, and the crosses are going to come in, and I think when they did, we defended them brilliantly. And it was a great win away from home. 1-0 away from home is a perfect result in football, especially off the back of not the best of form.
A lot have been made of the goals that we conceded. It wasn't late goals. Do you think today answers the critics?
I think it's great in terms of when you're losing games of football, when you're conceding goals, everything gets questioned, your character, your team spirit. But for me, that's a perfect response today. As I say, it was backs to the wall at times, balls coming into the box, and it was great in terms of, and it'll just give us confidence to kick on from it now. And it's great working on a training pitch every day, but if you don't go and put it into practice, and we did today, so thankfully we come out with a clean sheet, but more importantly with a win.
Great win today, but wanting to build on that next week against St Johnstone.
Yeah, I think that was the message the gaffer said. As important as today was, it's only a turning point for us if we go and kick on next week. But we'll work hard back on the training pitch on Monday, and we'll work hard to make sure that we'll look back at this further down the season, and we'll see this as a bit of a turning point in the season.
You've had to be patient, you've had to wait for your chance. You must be really pleased to be back in goal today.
Of course, listen, it's never nice not playing, and I've supported John, and likewise John was great with me today. And listen, it's not nice as a goalkeeper, especially as an outfielder, you still might contribute off the bench, but I think as a goalie, every goalie will tell you when you're not playing, you do feel a million miles away from it. But at the same time, it's important you support your teammates and be a good teammate and positive around the place. And I have done that, and thankfully got my chance today, and I was just glad to contribute in any way I could.
Tony, a 1-0 win and a clean sheet. You must be absolutely delighted.
I'm really pleased for the players. I think it's a reward for the amount of work the players have put in over that international break. As you know, we went into that in the back of some defeats, and the amount of work that went into the training sessions, the analysis towards getting that clean sheet, was fantastic. And it's a reward for the players, and I couldn't be more pleased for them. I took my time, went into the dressing room at the end there. I wanted to watch them celebrate together, because their last game I seen the way they were in the dressing room. And to reverse that, it's purely down to hard work, grit, determination, and the reward they got, and the credit they'll get for that. They deserve everything.
A lot was made of the late goals we conceded against Kilmarnock, but we defended really well today, didn't we?
I thought we were resolute. I thought that performance almost did everything. It was a complete performance for me, because I think first half, when it was us against them in the same shape, I thought we were a better team by quite a stretch. I thought we controlled the play in possession and out of possession. I thought we showed some real good play, technical creativity. I thought we did that really well, and we went 1-0 up. Second half, I thought it was a performance that Motherwell were a good side, and they kept asking questions, and we had to change formation a few times, but it's the players on the pitch that carried out the instruction, and I thought we looked resolute, we dug in. So for me, it's a performance that had absolutely everything.
It's important to highlight that Motherwell had only lost 2 league games up until today.
At home, is that right?
Yeah, in general.
I don't think they've lost at home. So listen, we knew the type of performance that was required, and I think the players absolutely answered up to that and made sure that, as I say, for me, the first half performance, won us a game. The second half performance was digging in, ensured that we came out with the 3 points. And as you say, when they put the board up at 7 minutes, to see the character, the spirit, the togetherness, and with the substitutes coming on, I thought it was just about reward for everything that the players done.
You made a number of changes going into the game today. Everyone that came in played their part, didn't they?
That's what's so important this year. You don't win anything. I can't pick the same 10 players and a goalkeeper every week. It's a squad, and we've assembled a squad here for games like that when we need to call on people who come in and do a job. Sometimes it's not their chosen job, but they'll do it for the team. And I think you've seen that today. The biggest thing for me as manager, we've seen a real togetherness, we've seen a real spirit, and there's nothing more rewarding for me to go over there at the end of the game with the fans who are outstanding today. And they get rewarded for that. You know, that performance is for them. It's important. We know they come, they support all the time. So to see their team doing all that and celebrating at the end of them, there's nothing more pleasing as manager.
There was a lot made in the media about the recent results before this game. Do you think that answered a lot of critics today?
I do, and that's why I'm really pleased, and that's why I wanted the players to celebrate that in the dressing room, because trust me, the amount of work that's went in since that performance, as I say, on the training field and in the analysis room, and how hard the staff have worked to make sure that we got that clean sheet. And I wanted them to celebrate that. But I must stress the point, it's only a platform, you know, we're not getting carried away. It's a good win, it's a very good away win, but we've now got a home game against St Johnstone this Saturday, and we need to follow that up.
I know you want to improve the home form. We had a good form and then we dropped off a bit, and you'll be wanting to get back to that next week.
Of course we do, but I think today is a real big step in the right direction. I think it was important, you know, that we addressed a lot of things we had to address, and we made sure we came out fighting. We've picked up a fantastic away win and an away performance today. Now we take it into a home game and hopefully use that as a platform.
It's important to highlight Lyle Cameron as well today, isn't it, who was away in Kazakhstan?
I thought it was outstanding first half. And I said that to Lyle, I said before the game, you know, there were thoughts you need to trust your players, you know, how he was feeling physically. He said he was absolutely great. He was feeling, his adrenaline was going, because he had a really, really strong performance for Scotland. So I think you've seen that in the first half. His performance levels were brilliant. In the second half, I thought he maybe tired that little bit, and when we needed that bit of dig, that's when his teammates dig him out, and we brought on Antonio and Tiff and Seb Palmer-Holding and the other subs, and they all played their part. So really pleased, but yeah, I think he does deserve special mention, not just for his goal, but for his contribution.
And just lastly, you mentioned the Dundee fans, but they were great, and you'll be pleased to give them the reward tonight.
That's the most pleasing thing, as I say, as a manager, at the end of the game when you see the players going over and celebrating. And because the fans, you know, there is that synergy, there's no doubt. The fans see just how much players were flagging out there at the end, you know, injured, getting through it. And when the fans see that, you know, I know the Dundee fans, I feel their pulse, I know that. When they see the players giving everything like that and getting the reward, there's nothing better, nothing more pleasing than getting out and celebrating with them.